but all fighting for crucial points on the Jeep leaderboard, because this is the second to last stop on tour. Where does the year go? Flies by. De Souza, former world champ, the headliner in this matchup against Miguel Pupo. Pupo trying to save his spot on tour, building his family, a proud father now, but he knows he has a lot of work to do to join the top 34 next season. Highlight reel of favorite surfers that he always watches to be inspired for competition. And during the break pots, things got started.
Yeah, Miguel Pupo got started. Coming off a quarterfinal result over there in France, the Quicksilver Pro. Beautiful positioning right there. Look at this perfect little wave. And he comes flying out the end. So 6.67 for Miguel Pupo. That's what you have to do up against the champs. Here he goes.
Having a look at a fun left. De Souza grabs around the takeoff. Now going to turns. Throws it up vertically. One big blast into the corner. Jams it shut. So De Souza wanted to get barrel on the takeoff and adjusting to maneuvers down the line. Looking for a 3.48 to take the lead off Pupo. But the conditions were perfect. How'd you like the maneuvers here?
Yeah, well, you know, we haven't seen big scores for turns, have we? We haven't seen too many aerials either, so kind of interesting where, you know, when will the surfers really adapt to that? I mean, there's not a lot of tubes on offer. The ones that are coming through are still pretty clean, really nice, but
今日のまたヒートラウンド3残ったので、明日か明後日もうラウンド4が続くので、みんなメッセージとか応援みんなありがとうございます。また次の頑張ります。
When the tour used to make a stop there, as we'll get caught up with Pupo real quick here.
Yeah, Miguel just trying to capitalize on that good start. 6.67, and then on that occasion the wave not really cooperating. So
much consistency, especially at the start of the year. 2/13 and then back to finals are better. Quarters are better, I should say, as we see a nice, fun-looking left-hand tube for Pupo. Barrel, but loses the turn.
Why? Because he's got Adriano de Souza, a world champion, nicely just slotted into that barrel there. Beautiful vision from Miguel, and then just flopped off the side of the rail. It is late in the day. These guys have been around all day. In here, arriving here in dark, and we'll probably leave here when it's dark too, Joe. But
from around the world doing the surf school, then watching the world's best here at Super Tubos. Drawn out takeoff and running for the exit is De Souza. Always passionate, always ready to look up to the sky to find that spiritual connection with the waves.
This thing comes out of nowhere. This has been the biggest wave we've seen in quite some time. And De Souza drives through that section and comes flying out the end, and there's that passion that we love from Adriano de Souza. Driving off that rail there, pulling in. Wasn't a clean exit, but it's going to be a big score, Joe. He's going to definitely get himself back into the lead. Wow, have a look at that. That is just insane right there. Big solid wave. Gets spat out the end of it, and he looks up to the skies and says thank you. People critiqued him about that claim. Everyone claims now. Here he goes again.
Driving through a little hot pocket there. Not too much of a barrel, but he'll just wrap away. He's just feeling it now. Looking to better a 3.83. This is a dangerous sign for Pupo when De Souza starts running free.
De Souza, this is he's trying to better a 3.83. Slides in, a little bit of a cover up right there, a little shampoo, and then goes to town on the rail. A couple of nice little maneuvers, finishing with a bit of a float there. So is that going to better his 3.83 at the moment? Miguel Pupo needing a 6.44. Beautiful vision there as De Souza finishing off his wave. You can tell there's a lot more pep in the step right now. Things weren't going his way, like you said, Joe. A couple of threes in his scoreline, and then all of a sudden a 9.27 gets dropped. Miguel Pupo out the back. Can he answer back? Can he regain the lead? Here he goes.
Taking off late, right into the barrel as Miguel Pupo gets the exit. Needs something big to finish. There's that grab rail wrap on the open face. Hanging in there for the inside corner. Looking to ramp up. Maybe just a jam to finish. Pupo's fired up on the answer.
Well, Miguel needing a score. Late drop straight into the barrel. Beautiful positioning from Miguel. Big slashing turn, and then brings us one all the way through the inside. He's not going to quit on it. Trying to maximize the scoring potential all the way through to the inside. Adriano de Souza, 3.97, so he betters his situation only just. Look at this drop here, Joe. Straight into the barrel, literally halfway down the face of the wave. Pulls up nice and tight. Great positioning there from Miguel Pupo. 6.58. Is that going to be enough to get a lead change? Is it going to be enough to put the shoe on the other foot, so to speak, and have Adriano de Souza chasing a score? 7 minutes and 50 remaining. And there's the passion that these Brazilian surfers bring to the World Tour.
It's behind the scenes, checking out all the action as we watch this now. Little drive into the barrel in the first section for Miguel Pupo. Looking for something solid on the inside, clear for takeoff. Lofts the air reverse. Showing a lot of fire. It's pretty rare to see Pupo.
We haven't seen a lot of that, have we, Joe? Let's have a look at the tube first of all. It's a tight little barrel, but it's a barrel nonetheless. And then he just sets it up. You could tell he was going to the air. Lands cleanly, brings it around. That's that barrel to air combo that we haven't seen a lot of in this event. When we have, though, there's been some pretty chunky scores being thrown at it. Beautiful height there from Miguel. Perfect rotation. Clean exit from the maneuver. So he's ticked all the boxes in that respect.
And the judge is about to make a decision here. Pupo can't wait. He's going to take another look here. A lot of drive down the line for Miguel. Starts with a big lofty frontside punt. A tough landing.
You've got to keep putting it on your opponent to have to answer back. Let's have a look. This wave here from Miguel. An ugly landing. Bang! Oh, it's just that front foot slipped off. The back foot stayed on.
For his challenge, as he's got to make it all the way through to the finals.
Thank you, Oz. Back to action. De Souza packing the pit. That one's going to shut down. The former event champ, former world champ, trying to save his world title hopes on this wave. Going for the grab rail rotation out the back, and De Souza can't hang on. 55 seconds to go. Left chasing a 4.27, had a 9.27 to his name as we're into the countdown. Miguel Pupo with back-to-back wins over De Souza. And Adriano is out of the world title race, with Pupo moving on into round 4.